Living in London can be definitely challenging, whether it's having to pay for everything yourself or just figure out spots where you might be comfortable going on your own. But don't worry, this video is just for you because we're going to be sharing and highlighting the best of independent living in London. Hi everyone, Arinzeh. Thanks for checking out another episode on my YouTube channel, and this one is all about living solo in London and making the most of independent living. As a buying agent, I work with buyers from all around the world and people looking to relocate, and some come on their own, and sometimes it's especially hard when you are trying to settle into a new country and a new city when you're by yourself. So let's dive in, and the first thing we're going to talk about is the area and the neighborhood, because obviously your home is a starting place and where you need to make sure you feel comfortable. So first thing you probably need to think about is where you might want to live. Obviously, if you're coming here for work, the work commute is going to be a critical part of your consideration. London has so many fabulous neighborhoods, and each one really has its own vibe and sensibility. So when you are considering neighborhoods, it's important to think about the amenities you're looking for. Perhaps it's access to parks or green space or what have you, but also if you want to walk out to bars and cafes, or perhaps you want slightly quieter streets of your neighborhood. A lot of people when they're relocating are thinking and looking to be within a 10 to 15 minute walk of the high street, where you can find your transport links, tubes typically, or overground stations, as well as the associated amenities and restaurants and cafes and shops that go along with the high street. Typically, London is divided into 6 zones, and zone 1 is mostly prime central London and the most expensive part of the city. So depending on what you can afford, and affordability for housing is a big deal in this country, and especially in this city. So depending on what you can afford, people will trade off and go further out to still be able to access zone 1, where perhaps most of the jobs and employment centers are, but then still be able to get more in terms of your money on your budget. Make sure to do your research, because one of the dynamics about London is street by street, things can really change. One street can be overlooking a park and be perfect and idealistic, but another one might not have the best vibe and not just really be as well looked after. So do your research, make sure you walk the streets of the areas that you're going to probably be spending a line of time in to see if you're comfortable. In terms about affordability, London has 32 boroughs. As of 2023, only 8 boroughs fell below the median average price of £532,000. Those areas were Barkingham and Dagenham, Bexley, Newham, Havering, Croydon, Sutton, Hillingdon, and Greenwich. That means all the other 24 boroughs were above the median average. If you want most value for money, you're definitely going to probably want to look east in areas like Whitechapel, or north like Harrow, or south like Croydon. But you're going to have to get probably into zone 3 or beyond to get the most affordability. But don't forget to factor in, if you are going further out, what it might be in terms of trade-off, in terms of the cost of transportation to get you to where you might need to go on a daily basis for work. If you are going to be looking at flats and apartments, there are plenty of opportunities to consider to share a flat with somebody. There's websites such as FlatShare and others that will provide access to posting or seeing who else might be looking for a flatmate. We're also starting to see in London apartments with all-in-one rentals such as the Arc, which is all-in-one monthly pricing including utilities. Modern luxury apartments with all-in-one style living can include gyms, cinemas, libraries, dining, and safe concierge and security. Some of these will also offer opportunities to socialize and have events catered to residents of the building. You might also want to consider other opportunities to meet people beyond where you live, and those could include ideas such as supper clubs, where you can meet up and socialize over food. They're open to anyone, typically who's a foodie, and a few to highlight include the Bridge Club, which is with head baker Jack Pointing. It offers British cooking that celebrates nostalgic classics and incorporates other European cuisines, including French concepts. The dishes are big and hearty and at different locations across London. We'll have the links in the show notes. There's also Shanghai Supper. The chef is Lillian Look and the cuisine is Shanghainese. It's a dinner party feel with an emphasis on collective experience and family recipes handed down across generations. They're served family style to share the food together around the table, and they're held every 6 to 8 weeks. Most fall at particular times of the year or for special festivals. It's located in the Royal Oak in Marylebone. Or there's Cow Suppers. Punam Baja is on a mission to showcase Gujarati cuisine in an intimate setting. They're shared meals, homemade dishes, and traditional hospitality. Also vegetarian dishes with seasonal ingredients. A dinner table is covered with delicious dishes to enjoy meals together with friends. They're hosting a summer residency at the Bridge from June to August 2024 in SC1 on the last Saturday of every month. Beyond supper clubs, you might try a few other clubs, maybe a book club. There's Book Bar Book Club, and it's all about bringing people together through books. It's created to have fun with others discussing a book with fellow readers. It's a virtual book club membership which includes paperback, virtual event with the author, and monthly in-person group hosted by the Book Bar team. Or there's Rebel Book Club. This is monthly book club started in May of 2015 and connects with curious minds to explore topics, meet, discuss, and share learnings and actions. It's focused on learning on however you prefer, whether it's reading, audio, documentary, podcasts, or talks. Every month, members vote on a hot list of 3 nonfiction books with a topic to inspire you to read, watch, or listen. Meet each month in person and digital events plus additional coffees, learning goals supported, and shared interests. They offer events in person in London and Bristol or digital membership for online members. Or how about a park run? Here, a group meets every week to do a 5K run with other like-minded runners across London. Another one perhaps worth considering is Black Girls Hike. This features hikes and outdoor experiences specifically for Black women. Or there's Work-Life Balancer, where you can make new friends. They have regular meetups across London. And with London being such a diverse cultural city, there's always opportunities to meet within your hobbies and interests. You can sign up for clubs associated with art exhibitions, or literature or music, nature walking and kayaking, canoeing, swimming. Or perhaps you're an animal lover and you can find different ways to connect with other animal lovers in local dog parks and places where dogs and pets are allowed. If painting is your thing, there's Painting Life Drawings, whether it's the Vaulty Towers pub near Waterloo that runs a weekly life drawing session on Saturdays and Sundays in their lower ground, plus it's a very unique pub. And don't forget those private members clubs where you'll definitely be able to meet other members who are single or not, but a great opportunity because they're always hosting events. A few to highlight might include Soho House, Home House, Albright, which is an all-female club, Christabel's, or if you want more details on private members clubs in London, you can check out one of my previous videos on the best members clubs in London. So what did you think? I hope this video was helpful if you are thinking about living in London as a single person, or perhaps you're part of a couple and just wanting some new things to do on your own. There's always going to be plenty and you're never going to be short of opportunities. But if you found this video helpful, please make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe because I put out weekly videos to showcase the best of London. And if you want to reach out and you are thinking about London and don't know where to live, I'd love to see about if I can help you. We always offer a free initial consultation and you can find me on social media or reach out on WhatsApp and the number will be on the screen. See you in the next video. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, and if it's your first time on my channel, don't forget to subscribe to make sure you don't miss a single episode as we put out weekly videos about the London property market and living in this incredible city.